So, to bring in the new year, and also to celebrate my wedding anniversary, my husband's making very derpy faces right now because of it, I decided to play, or attempt to play, Resident Evil 2. And of course, this is the remake. And, yeah, I'm pretty excited for 3. That's gonna be a blast to play, hopefully. And if it's as good as Resident Evil 2's remake was, I really do hope that they come out with a Code Veronica remake, and or an Outbreak series remake, which would be divine. I would totally like that. So, of course, they've updated the game slightly here and there, more or less promotional material for the upcoming sequel that's coming out. So, I figured, have to say this, that the version I'm playing has the original soundtrack that was an option for the deluxe edition. I did Elza Walker's costume choice for Claire, of course. I'm going to be doing a Claire playthrough just because I don't think she gets enough of the spotlight. And then for Leon's costume, I chose the Nora costume because I think he looks mighty fine. So, just letting y'all know. I'm gonna do a standard mode this time. If I do a hardcore mode playthrough again, I will definitely stream it. That's for sure, because that's, ooh, yeah, good times. That is like the most disgusting looking like burger ever. I wouldn't eat that if I were you, but you did. Big oof.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right? You got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink your teeth in them.
Of course, nice little bit of foreshadowing.
It's getting good.
Dink! 10 points! Dude, so looking at the zombie that he just totally may or may have not tapped lovingly with his truck. Oh. I think she kind of looks like Mia from Resident Evil 7. I think. If she got transported back in time. Look at that. Oh, Mia! Having a really bad day. What do I do? What do I do? Mia's like, come here, boy! See, look at that. Look how good Elza's costume is. God. I wish they would have at least reused her, like, as a character in a different entry, like, even the Outbreak series. I think that would have been cool. Now, for those who don't know, Resident Evil 2, as Capcom is well aware of, was going to end up being a lot different than what we got. Resident Evil 1.5, as the community has officially listed it as, was 80% done, supposedly. If you want to, you can go on the internet and find the prototype as a ROM slash, you know, as a playthrough. There's different ones, like versions that people have further modded upon to kind of give us an idea on what this version of Resident Evil 2 was going to be. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I wish some of those characters slash scenarios were kind of imported over to the other games that we had in Raccoon City. I think that would have been cool. But, of course, Capcom in recent years, it's just been kind of a mix of cool Easter eggs slash disappointments here and there. So I was surprised that we got the Ghost Story slash mode on here for free for DLC. Because Capcom, yeah. Here's a little Easter egg for those of you who play the game all the time. The herb ice cream, you have it in the different colors. You got it in the green. You got it kind of like a yellowish green and red. Green herbs, of course. Heal. Red herbs mixed with green, full health. Yellow in Resident Evil 4 would increase your health stats overall. Kind of cool little Easter eggs for you there.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? No.
Wait here. I'll check it out.
What? No, I don't want to check it out. I really wish that they would have redid this so in the original Resident Evil 2, they had Claire at Emmy's diner, and that's when she encounters the zombies and all that, and I wish we could have seen what that would have looked like with this. I think it would have been really cool. But alas, here we go.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Dude, just wiped out the sheriff. Oh, he just wants to love on you. Ooh, good headshot. Oop.
What the fuck?
I don't know if he's actually down. Or not. No, he's not, of course. Nope, don't get up yet. I'm reloading. Please don't get up. Thank you. Yeah, this guy's having a bad day. A really bad day. Sure reminds me, I might do for a playthrough, because I started playing it, but if I can talk to someone and getting an emulator as well, and playing through the Resident Evil Outbreak series via Japanese servers, I think that would be really cool. I'm really thinking about it. So, if you're interested and you watch my playthroughs, or you're interested in playing what I think was a really good game / entry for the series, let me know down in the comments, or you can message me either YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. There's 50 different things you could do that with. I would love to get a game set up where a group of us go through the Outbreak series, because yeah, I really like them. So blah 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 blah. Key items. Yep, thank you. Oh, very nice. Oh, hell's about to break loose.
It's like a nightmare.
It is a nightmare. I'm trying to run through right now, but yeah, you might want to. Yep, there you go.
Whoa, don't shoot!
Get down!
See, the Nora costume I like it. It looks good.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm okay.
You're safe.
Holy shit.
Oh man. That guy is having a rough go. Rip to Claire's bike. Rip.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Where? You're right field.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Oh, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect from you.
Dude, I think Claire and Leon are like the cutest, quirkiest couple, even though technically Leon's more into Ada. I'm one of those people that is totally like a huge fan of like that ship though. The Claire Leon ship. Oh, I can't wait till 3 dives into like the subway station stuff and all that with the trains and all that. Hope they do. So supposedly, Raccoon City is supposed to be based off of a Midwestern city, but they don't exactly give us the specific state which it's in. I like thinking that it is based off of Colorado, because driving through there with the Arklay quote-unquote mountains and all that, the scenery, I think it'd totally work.
You were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone who needs.
Free food!
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
There has to be survivors. Poor dude doesn't know what he's about to be in for. Big oof.
Looks like we're walking from here.
Your face. Oh man.
More like running.
Yeah, we're all-
It's screaming. Oh no!
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now!
Yeah, that's rough. Big oof.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Shit. Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station. Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Oh, crisscross applesauce. Oh, hi, dead person. Oh, hey, dead person. Oh, I really wish that they went to, like, Kendo's gun shop like they did in the original in this, like, the same way. That's one thing I do, like, regret with this version that they made.
Police
stay sharp. Can you stay sharp when there's a bunch of dead people flooping about? Claire. There we go. Bait it! So I wonder if this Easter egg has been moved over yet from the demo version. I don't think it has been. They moved a really cool Easter egg though where Nemesis is like he makes, you know, Nemesis noises. Oh, isn't that nice? I wish too they had Zombie Brad in this. They don't. I don't want to ruin too much.
Anybody here?
I don't know, are we here? You tell me. With this being standard version, they don't have the ink ribbons where you save only a certain amount of times. So that's a downside. Right here we do have the deluxe quote-unquote weapons. I might switch over to one of those later. I might not. I haven't decided yet. At least they kept like the limited like item slots for the characters. I do appreciate that. Of course, gotta look at the computer screen next, but I'm gonna save that because I can solve a couple of things right now. Slash, you know. We'll save that. But there are items up here I can grab too. Just so I don't have to worry about it later. See, I like the original soundtrack. And I'm not saying that the remake is bad soundtrack-wise, but I really appreciate. Not the director's cut of Resident Evil soundtrack, by the way. I have to clarify that, but the original game and then RE2. RE3 I don't mind. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it just doesn't give me the same chill vibes that, like, these games do. Alright. Safe combination. Okay. There we go. We didn't have to technically solve this right now because we can't even use it, but I just want to like knock some of the stuff out because later when Mr. X comes in, you know, there's a lot of times where he'll just kind of spring up out of nowhere. I figured if I can get some of this stuff now, you know, it'd be good. It's so weird that the pamphlet's like, oh, check out the orphanage, kids. Gotta go to that orphanage. Okay. Like I said, if I can knock some of this stuff out right now, works for me. Cheat sheet here. We can wait, I guess. But that's where one of the metals are. But then that way, like I said, the few items that we can get now before Mr. X pops up later is going to be beneficiary, because I don't feel like running and then solving and then flipping, you know? Forget what each of the gun models do. I know one of them does headshots like a lot better, like crit shots technically. Actually, I'll look that up right now.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I should help this guy.
Okay, hold on a minute. Alright, so Albert version enemies inflict less damage to me, Jill's faster draw, and then yeah. So damn. Which one do I want? I can't even remember because like originally I always went with either Chris's or Jill's model. So for right now we're gonna go to Wesker's model for weapons. I know, shame. And then until we get the other component that we need for Claire's basic handgun, we're just gonna use this for now. Well, if I were you, I'd listen to those keep out signs. Seem kind of important.
Where are you? Oh.
So items we can pick up from this area,
Focus.
which we can do now, would be better. Ah, so pretty. I think later on zombies come in here if I remember right. It's been a hot second since I've played this. But here we go. And then we'll also be going to the one restroom that has a can of first aid spray. This always boggles me when I like run back. There we go. I always get confused. Like I said, we're gonna equip, reload. I know for some people, so this weapon theoretically does more crits overall, and then also when it comes to dealing with enemies, we get less damage from it, which is good for these first parts. I'm gonna use it until, of course, we get the added parts for the handgun. But usually if I'm doing a Leon's run through, I always choose either Chris's or Jill's. Chris, because the zeroing is a lot faster on it. Like, way more efficient. Okay.
Oh my god.
Urban! Okay, hey, wow, don't have to be so mean.
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Here, give me your hand.
Help me!
Hold on. Give me your other hand.
Oh, it's so rough. Ow, yeah. Though I gotta say, they made it look like it was just zombies that did this to him. I think it would take way more than just zombies to like literally rip him up.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Oh, girl. This gives us, of course, the combinations for the medallions. As you can see. Which we're gonna need. So this first zombie is gonna come through the door. We don't need to kill him to get out. Simply just let him come in. I'll show you what you do to kind of go around him if he comes in here. There we go. So as you can see, gross. So he'll go over the desk. There we go. Oops. I always get hit by one or two. You can shove both. It works. but usually I try only to get hit once by them, so that kind of puts a damper in it. God, Marvin's such a cool dude.
Marvin Brown.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah. I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
So nobody knows what caused this?
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You're really Chris's sister.
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe.
Poor Claire. He left?
So I've got more
Why am I even here?
Looks like there might be a way out.
Damn.
Secret passageway.
Good. Hey. We should probably get you to the hospital.
Forget about it. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire.
Save yourself.
Yourself. So you can see what
I think one of the reasons why he's like, save yourself and all that, I think he realizes already what he's gonna become.
you probably need this.
So even theoretically, if they were to help Leon or Claire help Marvin get to the hospital, it would have been too late either way.
You see those things.
But also I like to think that
No matter who they were,
he already knew that the hospital,
take them out if you can.
if you guys played the other games, is already like infested. Just clearly infested with zombies and all that, because when the outbreak started, because it spread through the city via water due to Birkin and what happened to Birkin, a lot of people went to the hospital being intelligent, like, oh, I gotta get help, not realizing what the issue was until it was too late. Okay, so there's your knife. Whew, whew. It wears over with time, understandable. So usually I think on hardcore mode it takes 2 stabs to the zombie, basically, like if you were to stab it through the zombie for those to break. I forget how much it is on normal, but with that being said, I think I'm gonna end it for tonight, go save and all that jazz, but it's been real. And until next time, guys, I will, talk to you then.